What's up, YouTubers of the world? MegaGeek Mixer here to give you guys my review on Venom the movie. I saw the movie Friday, and I made this video Saturday, but now it is uploaded. But let's get right into it. What did I think of the movie? It was fun, it was entertaining, but it was a bad movie. Why was it a bad movie? Mostly because of the scripting. What made the movie great? It was the actors, the people who acted, especially Tom Hardy, who played as Eddie Brock and Venom. Him and the symbiotes interactions were priceless. The acting between those two, I mean, not those two, but Tom Hardy, who plays as both of them, and he's showing the interaction and everything, that was great. It made things very fun and entertaining. And anytime they went into action together, I loved it too. That was great as well. Also, another actor that was good was mostly the main human antagonist and the main female protagonist. Yeah, those guys made the movie fun to watch. Made me have fun watching these guys as they interacted and did their roles. They pulled them off great and everything. But the bad part of the movie was, like I said, the scripting. The scripting of it, where they didn't, it was all really just about showing these characters, but didn't really have any story to it. Yeah, it didn't have story to it. I mean, sure, there was a plot there, but it wasn't really known until like near the end of the movie. And since like these guys, since Sony was pretty much rushing this, I guess it's no surprise mostly, but even still, it really hurt the movie. Cause yeah, I was really looking forward to this. I mean, I will say that this does make up for Spider-Man 3. I did not like Spider-Man 3 and the Tobey Maguire trilogy movies. Yeah, because in that one, all they did was just put Venom in there just to please the fans. And when in reality, they should have just stopped right after Peter got rid of the suit and maybe make a fourth movie for it. But unfortunately, they didn't. But this can at least makes amends for the Venom that was shown in that movie. This is actually the real Venom we have here. Yeah. And I'll say this, I love the suit of Venom and the effects for how he's coming together. They're all right. They could have been a lot better, but still, it was pretty good. And yeah, the whole voice that Tom Hardy did anytime he went into Venom, man, I just loved it. It was great. I just was like always waiting, kept waiting and waiting to see him transform to Venom just so I could hear that voice. It was phenomenal. Spectacular even. Yeah. I also I also like actually I also found it quite interesting how in the ended how everything was developing, but not just between Eddie and the Venom suit, but also like I guess the best way to put it is how the interaction went with the female protagonist Annie. Yeah, but now I'm gonna go ahead and go into spoiler territory here. So I'm gonna give you guys here who are watching my video 3 seconds to click off if you haven't seen the movie yet. All right, guys, here's how it is. This is it right here, the the spoiler territory. First off, Riot, who is the main antagonist in this film, he was one of the downsides to it, the major downsides to this film. Yeah, the why was it? Well, that's because Riot, for one, he's not really a known character in the Spider-Man comic. I didn't even really know about this guy myself until like I checked out who were going to be the cast, and when I saw the name Riot, I saw it and it was just a supporting symbiote. So I was like surprised at first when I saw they're going to put this guy in that movie, and rightfully so, they put him in there, and he wasn't really much there. All he did was go from one host to the next, waiting to get to a destination. And the thing is, none of us knew where that destination was until he finally got into Carlton Drake, the human protagonist. So, I mean, not the human protagonist, the antagonist of this movie. He got into this guy, and he with him and the Riot, it was like they had a common thing there in a sort of sense. But either way, like this, when he finally shows up, and when Venom finally gets back, I mean, finally confronts him, it's where we discover what Riot's main purpose was. He wanted to go back into space to get more of his symbiote people so they could come down and take over Earth. But but Venom symbiote was against it. I mean, at first he was for it. He even gave us a little hint as to what was to come when he was in Eddie. But eventually that changed. The Venom symbiote ended up changing because of Eddie. They wanted to go into space and bring more people to take over the Earth, and that was pretty much it. After that, it was just fight the bad guys, stop them, and save the planet. Even though people wouldn't really know about it then. Eddie and Venom save the world, and then they go on about to start doing their life of being anti-hero-ish. Oh, real quick, I'm gonna say that even though it was a cameo thing, we got to see female Venom in there. Female Venom was good, yeah. It was good to see that. Yeah, like she was only there. She was that was just the symbiote taking over Eddie's former girlfriend. At the beginning of the film, his fiance, but unfortunately Eddie ended up trying to get onto Carlton about the human experiments that kill people and stuff, and that got him fired from his job, and it also got his girlfriend fired, and the engagement was broke off. They weren't together anymore. Yeah, but after which, like when he started getting the Venom suit, she started having to get involved in trying to help him and everything. That when the Venom suit got off Eddie, it went on to a dog, which would have been interesting to see how that would have worked out. But she saw that the dog was possessed, and then the symbiote went to her so they could find Eddie, and she came rescue him as female Venom. This thing was a little weird though. A little bizarre, but still, it was fun. but either case, now we talk about the post-credit scene. The big spoiler part of this entire movie was when Eddie Brock went to prison, and that's where he met Cletus Cassidy. Cletus Cassidy. I forget how that first name spelled, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Basically, Cassidy, the first host of Carnage. This was showing us that they're bringing Carnage into this Venom trilogy, because they're making a trilogy out of this Venom movie, and I hope this next one is good. But while I hope this next one is good, I really do not hope that Carnage is the main villain in this next one. If anything, let's make him say a big bad villain in this trilogy they're gonna be making. Like, he'll be there, like maybe say as the symbiote form, and he'll probably take control of Cassidy somewhere down the line in the second film, but then he and Cassidy will have their confrontation in the third film. Yeah, because here's the thing, if they do Carnage in this second sequel, I don't really know where could they go with it for the third trilogy. I mean, well, they could do the Venomverse thing, but first off, I don't know much about the Venomverse there, but I'm pretty sure if they were going to do something like that, they would have had to start that from the beginning in this first movie, which they did not. But with Carnage coming into the picture, I would like to see more of what will happen. Now, Riot has pretty much Carnage's moves, the axe blades and everything, finger blade hands, which I'm sure we'll see from Carnage. But until then, though, we're just have to wait and see where all of this goes. And let's hope that they do better this time. They take their time with the movie and give it some time so we can actually see a great movie here. I mean, sure, like I said, the entertainment was great and all, but let's also have a good script, a good movie to go with it and make it a real blockbuster hit. This is all I have for today on the Venom movie. I'd like to know your guys' thoughts on it. So leave your comments down below on what you thought of the movie if you haven't seen it yet. I mean, if you have seen it yet. And I will all see you again next time. Just so you know, I make YouTube videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, sometimes Tuesdays and Thursdays. If there was a certain thing that I see that I want to do a review or a video of, then you'll see it there. But until then, if you guys like my videos and like to hear more from me, all you gotta do is click this subscribe button and hit that bell icon to be notified when I make more movies. And until next time, I am MegaGeek Mixer, and I will see you all again next time. Bye!